Hey guys, it's Iowa here again. Going to show you our recap against OneHive. You can see there that we got the victory 102 to 101. Beat them by a little over 0.5%. It was a close war. Came down to the end. Um, you know, the guys were excited. OneHive, they're obviously well known. They're way more well known than the Chiefs are. And a lot of the guys have been watching Jake's channel for a long time. We've learned a lot of tactics in our early days. I learned how to go la loon watching this channel, and subsequently went on and became a pretty good player. So props to OneHive. You see what they did to our bases on their side. You see what we did here. We 2-starred the 11s, left one of the Town Hall 10s on 3-starred, and then we got all of the Town Hall 9s. We ended up with 13 first hit 3-star attacks out of 35 here, and we got 12 out of 27 on the Town Hall 9s that were first hit 3 stars. So our guys came up pretty big. We had extra 9 attacks that we didn't even need to use. You can scroll through here, see several of our guys had 6-star wars. Drazi, Clayton, Rob, Alex, Raka, Evan, Epelmost. Just several guys. Several guys showed up big. And also want to throw out a shout out to Reddit Adults. They're kind of one of our brother, cousin clans. I don't know what you want to call them, but we've done a lot of wars together. OneHive's a pretty heavy clan up top, so we couldn't match them even 1-on-1. So we borrowed a couple of their high 9s and some of their 10s here, just so we could get the match with OneHive. And you'd see here Patch. He's going to come in from 6 o'clock. He opened up with Earthquake spells, and then he's just going to do, basically like a go wee wee, mass switch, hocus pocus, whatever you want to call it. Not really a hocus pocus because he's bringing more heavy golems, but comes straight up the gut here. All these little witches and stuff, all the little skellies are going to tank for the Inferno Towers and the Expos, and he's just going to be able to get in there behind with his heroes, his golems and everything, and take out the base. Patch had a good war. Our game plan going into this was to have our Town Hall 10s 2-star the Town Hall 11s for as high a percent as we could get. That way our Town Hall 11s could come down and bully Town Hall 10s, so we could try to get 3 stars that way. And it worked. We had Matt come down and 3-star a couple of the 10s. Javi, we had him holding till the end because we didn't know what would happen if OneHive was going to tie us up with stars. Then we were going to have him hit for a higher percent on 11s. So just kind of a matching game. But anyway, Patch came up big. He had a really good 2-star in one of the Town Hall 11s. Got the 3-star here, and had a good war for us. I'm going to show a lot of these in 2x just because I want to get a lot of the attacks in. This is like I said, this is a big war for our guys, and I want to try to include as many as we can. And so that being said, I'm going to fast forward through some of the attacks when it gets a little slow here. Green Dog taking on this one. Green Dog has been a beast for us. This is a first hit 3-star on this Town Hall 10, and he's just doing the mass golem coming in, but he's got a way about it where he just knows good entry points. Picks good angles and stuff to come at the bases, and he's doing a lot of wrecking for us on first hits, and that is so huge if you can have one of your Town Hall 10s get 3-starred on the first hit. That way you can concentrate more attacks on other Town Halls. Like, I think I'll show one of like the 3-star on the Town Hall 10 that kind of won the war towards the end for us. We had several hits on that base before it was finally taken care of. So things like this go to help us, further on in the war. We can have more attacks on other bases. So good job, Green Dog, man. Way to bring the heat again, man. Okay, fast forward and you see you just got the rest of the buildings to clean up here. The next attack I will show, and most of the next ones, I'm going to show mostly first hit 3-stars for the Town Hall 9s. I think there's 2 that I want, 2 that are cleanup, but the rest of them are. And you see up here, you got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Those are all first hit minus Town Hall, or the number 9, their enemy 9, Peter. That was the only one that wasn't first hit 3-star on the top here. So, like I said, the guys had some really good attacks. Okay, Holy Buck getting taken on by Evan. And see, he had the general. They had 2 general bases in this, and I'm not sure why. And they probably defend once, maybe. I don't know, but I was kind of surprised to see that they had 2 of them in the war here. And we knew they were probably going to do something a little different with the traps. We knew they were probably going to have some troll Teslas. The double giant bombs might be a little bit different or something. We knew you just couldn't have just a straight up the most popular internet base in the entire Town Hall 9 history without switching something up. And you'll see here in a little bit, he did have an outside Tesla farm in the 3 o'clock area. But Evan's going to come in here, and he's going to do a go la loon attack. Going to come in there, crush the Archer Queen, take out the Clan Castle, get some air defenses. And now he's sending his hounds in at a couple different angles to soak up as many traps as he can. And then he's going to put the loons in behind. And like I said, Evan had a really good war. He had a 6-star war all on first hits. So came up big for us. See there, the loons are just moving through there. He's still got 5 in the bag. Still got a haste spell left. And now he's, pretty much into crushing mode. We'll get her fast forward, just see the cleanup. Still got his king up, still got his queen's ability. So nice hit, man. Good job, Evan. I had a troll Tesla even up at noon up there. All right, we'll get moving on to the next one. The next one is by Biggs, Clayton Biggs. And he's going to take on their number 13, Noah. He's also going to do a go la loon attack. And we had a pretty good mix of attacks this war. We had hogs, we had Govaho, Archer Queen walks, some drags. Just a mixed bag. Mass Valk attack. And so, the guys, it wasn't a one-trick bag. We had our loon guys doing some loon stuff. Biggs, I don't know if I've ever seen this guy fail a loon attack. I'm sure I have, but he's a beast with loons. He just knows how to come out of base, take out some air defenses and stuff, and then picks good angles with his loons and hounds, and is able to take out bases pretty well there. You can see he's just sneaking down through 12 o'clock. Going to take out air defenses, some Teslas, some high value things that you want to get out of the way for a loon attack. So now he's going to come in over at 9 o'clock with his hounds and loons. He's going to work them in a counterclockwise fashion. Looks like he ends up sending three hounds to the first air defense. His loons are starting to bunch up, split nicely there for him. So he's able to take out one of them Teslas up in the middle. Just putting a couple loons on each defense as he works his way around. Still got a hound up, still tanking for him. Got that last little pack of loons that's able to get the last few defenses because the hound was still up. And now it's just in cleanup mode. Good job, Biggs. Way to get her done, man. And like I said, 30-30 heroes. OneHive had a lot of them. A lot of our guys in our clan, like myself included, I wasn't able to get in this war with my main account because I moved up to Town Hall 10. We had the boss; he moved up to Town Hall 10 aggression. So we had a lot of our heavy 9s have recently moved up. So we had to have some of the RA guys come in, which made it nice for us. This one, Falcon. This was the very first hit of war, very first attack in the entire war. First hit, and he brings a mass Valk attack. Been watching a little Gaddy videos, I would guess. Gaddy put this out a few weeks back. I tried it in one of our scrimmages. We had an 11 clan scrimmage a couple weeks ago, and I tried it, and I ran out of time. I think that's kind of one of the bigger issues with this, is just it's a time factor. But anyway, he gets the Valks going in there. Got a little lucky. A couple of the Valks split off and started going on the outside because the outside storages weren't down yet. So lucky that the whole pack didn't go out, and it's a good thing they didn't. He was able to get in here and start hollowing out. And I'll play this in 2x. The Valks kind of move slow there, but if you keep them under heal, you know, they're going to take a lot of damage. They're going to be able to take a lot, and you know, there's not much going to stop them if you have 4 heal spells for them. So like I said, time is the biggest factor. Funneling, if they break apart too much on you, you're going to have to split your heals up and stuff. So the toughest part about this strategy is funneling, because redheads, they're women, guys. Obviously, women are unpredictable. I love them, but they're unpredictable. You can't tell where they're going to go. I mean, when they got in the core there, who was going to say that they were going to cut to the outside and then go around? Why didn't they stay in the middle? I don't know. They're women. That's all I can say. I love them, but they're unpredictable. All right. Good job, Falcon. Way to go, man. Okay, next attack on Mr. Yazbek. Elo. Got to bring Elo into this. Elo, our current leader. Ben, him and Javi and Ben are the ones that kind of started our war, or the clan way back in the day. Been around forever, and this is Elo's signature move, the split hero Govaho. And I think he was just counting on that they were going to have a hound in the clan castle. If it didn't, he brought enough whiz that it wasn't going to be an issue. He'd be able to take him out. He did bring 2 poison spells in case it was some squishy troops, but if it was a hound, he likes to walk the queen away from the hound, but he sacrificed a heal spell for 2 poison spells, just in case a witch or some wizards and loons or something came out. So he's getting his main kill squad going straight up the gut, going to take out the enemy archer queen, the clan castle, which is a hound, which is no big deal, and he's going to just carve out a bunch of stuff in the middle. See, his Valks are working in there, everything's, the expos are being tanked, and now he's just putting his hogs working around the outside. Had a couple heals for him. Still got his poison spells left. Still got his archer queen at full health doing the walk. Healers are taking a little bit of heat from the Tesla and the Wiz Tower. Got his poison spells going down now after the hound popped. And just working on cleanup. Good job, Elo. Like I said, this is kind of Elo's signature move, his go-to attack. He's good at it, so that's what he does. Alright, next attack. The next attack. Rob on Jake. Of course, sorry, Jake, got to show your base, man, but that's the way it goes. You're one of the most famous YouTubers for the war community, and Rob would probably be mad if I did not show his hit on your base. Anyway, Smitty almost took out this base on the first hit. I believe it took us 3 hits to take this base out. Smitty almost got him with a Govalo. I thought he was crushing it. When I was watching it live, I'm like, oh man, he's destroying it. But there was a little air sweeper down there in probably the 8 o'clock area by the Expo Air D. That little air sweeper saved the raid, and so it took a couple more hits. But Rob's going to come in here and do a Go La Lune attack. He's going to come in here, take out the clan castle queen, couple air defenses, and then he's going to loon the outside. The air defenses and the queen, they're kind of set up in a square pattern. That used to be a no-no in base design, but I think a lot of people started going away from traditional Go La Lunes, max attack stuff. But it kind of set itself up for it. Did have the sweepers pointed in good directions. I'm sure he knew that if somebody was going to enter, they would enter from that way so they could get the queen and the air defenses. So the sweepers pushing back a little bit on the loons, but he was able to have enough haste spells and a rage, everything to get everything in there, and was able to take it out. So you got a lot of pups pop, cleaning up, and now his loons are just wrecking the rest of it. So nice job, Rob. Rob's a longtime member, been really, really solid for us lately. Good with loons, So good job, man. Okay, going to show a couple more attacks. Let me see. The next one is Alex. Alex is going to do an Archer Queen Walk Laloon attack. So like I said, we had a wide variety. We had some straight up go Laloons, split hero go Vahos, a lot of different varieties of attacks. And this one is he's going to incorporate the Laloon, but he's going to do it in the Queen Walk fashion. And the Queen Walks they're just too OP right now. You know, the extra time, a 30 level Queen on Town Hall 9. You just let her work for a while under some healers. You know, unless she's taking out a bunch of point defenses at one time, she's going to be able to wreck a lot of the base, especially if you got defenses on the outer ring of a base or something. She can just go along and pick them off pretty good. So he's walking her, and then he's going to have her meet up with the kill squad and go in about 7 o'clock here. It's got 4 earthquake spells to kind of open it all up. Going to wall break her in, and then he's just going to push up the gut and take out those 3 air defenses in those compartments there. Then he brought a couple hounds for that top noon air defense. Then he's just going to loon the rest of the outside there. This is on Khal Drago's base. He also had Khal had a mass Valk on us on a cleanup attack. We'll say that he stole the idea from Falcon from doing it from the first hit. Give Falcon some props there. I'm sure he didn't, but we can say it anyway. Alright, getting them going about 2 at a defense. Circling the base. Got a rage spell and a haste spell still left. Got a couple of cleanup troops. Got a whiz and a gob down there and a minion for cleanup. He's still got a haste spell left. Uses that. And it's just crush time. So, good hit, Alex. Way to go, man. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Okay, last Town Hall 9 attack, and then we'll show our Town Hall 10 attack that kind of won the war at the very end. I guess you can say any of these hits won the war, but it's, kind of came down for us in crunch time. This one is Player. Player's been with us for a long time too, and he's going to do an Archer Queen Walk combined with some drags and Zapquake. So, nice hit here. He's going to come in, break in there, and he's going to, you see how those air defenses are all congregated up over there? That's his plan, is to get that queen down into that nook and take out those air defenses. Then he's going to start the hounds, or the dragons, probably around the 9 o'clock area, and they're going to work their way in an L-shaped pattern across the base. You can see these dead spaces, they kind of create a natural funnel for drags. Most of the time they put them in the center or off to the side, but anyway, it creates a defensive funnel and just trash buildings and stuff. When you don't put anything in there, it funnels the drags nicely, just kind of right down a gauntlet. So, in OneHive, they did use a lot of those Queen Walk drag attacks on us too. I think they used a lot of them. That was kind of their go-to thing. They had pretty good success with it as well. So you see here, he's getting in there. The queen's still at full health. Just, working. He's letting her work. Wants to wait for her to get in there, get some of those air defenses before he starts the drags. Just got to be patient here. She's just chopping away. Alright, this air defense falls. And then he's got that jump spell to get her to push over to get that last air defense. So, in come the drags. Drag queen, I guess you'd call this. This is a drag queen attack. Alright, see what I mean about the dragons using this L-shaped pattern? There's nothing left in that little dead space. Kind of created a little funnel. He had the queen and everything come up, create the funnel nicely there, and he's just able to wreck it. Player's been pretty good with drags. He's been doing a lot of these. He just finds a good entry point into the base where he can get the queen in there and snipe off a few town halls, spreads the drags around. Good job, Player. Way to go, man. Okay, almost done with the war recap. We're going to show the last attack of the war, aggression. Taking on their number 6. Like I said, we had a few hits on this base before we were able to finally take it down. And, this came up big for us. I don't know right off the top of my head what the percent would have been if we would have tied them, if we would have got it, if they would have got it. I don't really know. So it was probably good that he was able to get this. Didn't leave it up to chance on the percent there. Here he goes in. Gonna wall breaker in to come in, take out a couple of the air defenses. Push her in there. He's gonna send a hog in a second to draw the clan castle out. That way he can fight the clan castle when he's not taking hit from inferno towers, expos, things like that. So gets the clan castle draw. Poison it, slow it down, just lets the queen work. Sends a couple minions behind to help the healers out. Wall breakers in another one just to get the push, to get the queen up in there, take out the infernos. I think he wanted the king to go into the core, but that was the closest building, that storage that was left there. So the king kind of goes AWOL on him, but he's still able to get her taken care of. He's doing the La Lune portion now, getting the hounds, getting the loons going. You see, he's still got his clan castle there. He had a hound in that. He has 4 loons. He's going to put them up towards the top at the noon air defense, and then he's got the couple loons that he's going to save for that 10 o'clock archer tower. Everything's working across. Has the haste, still has a rage spell left, and this, like I said, this attack, this kind of sealed the deal for us. He had an attack after this aggression. He had one more attack that he was going to use on number 4. Had to rush it a little bit. I mean, he was looking him over both because he knew he had the possibility he was going to have to hit both of them, and wasn't able to get the number 4, but we were able to hold off. They weren't able to get any more 3 stars on us, so we were lucky there. So good job to the Chiefs. Good. Thanks for OneHive for setting up for us. Thanks to Red Adults for coming over. Enjoyed the war. I hope you guys enjoyed the recap, and thanks for watching.